Good morning, everybody. Afternoon. Hey, everybody. Hey, Pumpkin. Hey, Niecy Pooh. Hey, Day. Why you be putting your eyes like that? I'm only gonna be on here for an hour and 30 minutes, so we got until 2 o'clock, and then I'm gonna be off for the rest of the day. I just got up about maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours ago. I woke up to a whole bunch of texts and messages and stuff. So, hey, everybody. I did want to talk to y'all. It was something, the whole reason I got on last night and I forgot. And then I was just like, I'll talk to him about it tomorrow when I went to sleep. Two things. Hey, you said the way I smiled to see that. Good evening, Auntie. You said my daughter just showed me. That's what we about to talk about, Auntie. That's what we about to talk about. That's exactly what. Hey, I've been missing you too. Hello. You was on my mind, and my other phone is not charged. So if you text me, I wouldn't know, and I need to put it on the charger today. But you was on my mind this morning and last night. Are you okay? You, Miss Rhodes, and a couple other people been on my mind. Are you all right? Sorry, y'all. Give me a second. I'm still trying to wake up for real. Good morning, everybody. There's a few people that's been on my heart. So I'm gonna get to it because we ain't gonna be on here long. Good morning, good afternoon, everybody. I've been reading on them for the past few days and started looking up flying rabbits with horns. Interesting. Interesting. We about to talk about it because y'all had me go watch that movie, The Last of Us, what, in like the last 3 months? Y'all was telling me to go watch The Last of Us in the last 3 months. It's been about the last 3 months that we watched that. Hey, Naisha. Hey, everybody. Right? Good morning, Sheena. Me. Good morning, everybody. Afternoon. Um, it's been in the last 3 months that we went and watched the last six since the beginning of the. It was after my birthday that we watched that movie, right? I think it was like closer to the beginning of the summer or during the summer that y'all had me watch The Last of Us, right? It's been in the last 6 months. These days go by so fast. I thought today was Friday. Today is Wednesday. That's why I told you I was like, I'm gonna be probably whatever because I've been trying to actually try to take the weekends, you know what I mean, and just actually have a day off because it's a lot. But I also realized that I've been doom scrolling and I can't do that. I cannot. It is taking up so much of my time. Right. They look just like those infected things, right? So to those of you that don't know, and not only that, but the deers with the lesions on them, right? The deers with the lesions on them, with all the boils on them. Remember, there's a young man, and I'm gonna just play his video real quick. Um, on TikTok that is the crazed gunman who. That's not it. So now we got rabbits with weird ass. Now we got rabbits with weird ass viruses, looking like they straight from the Last of Us movie. They said if you see these rabbits with these tentacle-like funguses growing from their face, do not touch them. They can be hazardous. Just when you think 2025 is done, no, now we got zombie rabbits with fungus legions hanging from their face. And this is due to them being infected by virus. And let's not forget, we also have deer with the strange ass virus that legions is popping up all over their body. Bro, what is going on inside of nature that's causing these animals to get. Now, we just did a class in the last month or two where we read about how the progression of this was going to go. And do you remember that the animals were going to die off? The animals got sick. Then the people started. It was the 10 plagues. It was when we were studying about the 10 plagues. Y'all remember we just had this. It ain't been too long since we studied about that. Hey, Tweety Bird. Hey, right? It ain't been too long. It might have been when we were studying about the 10 plagues or whatever. But do y'all remember this class? When we studied how the progression was going to go, and when we talked about the animals, it might have been in Revelations. I can't really remember. Hey, classy lady. Hey, pumpkin. But we studied about the animals. You remember? Y'all remember? And the animals were going to die, and this and this and this. We studied this. I can't remember because we read so much and be everywhere. But it's happening. The animals were going to get sick first. And remember, we talked about the chain of events and how things work. So it's crazy because rabbits multiply. We talked about getting rabbits, remember? We said you can get one female rabbit can have up to 400, depending on the breed of the rabbit. That's meat and shoes and blankets and whatever. We talked about this in 2023. Well, now the rabbits are getting sick. Y'all remember? Because we talked about having rabbits, and I told y'all a female rabbit, depending on the breed, they can have. I said that's a lot of meat. Remember, we were saying if we have to hunt and this, that, and the other, and look, now the rabbit's sick. Now the rabbits is sick. I was like, dang, we literally talked about eating rabbits and having rabbits because at certain times they got worms, and we was having to know when and all of that, and now the rabbit's sick. People probably came in this class wondering why we was talking about how fast rabbits multiply and this, that, and the other, and now it's news. Of course they're listening to us, classy lady. But do y'all see how our classes are so not random? Right, Ashley? Y'all see how not one of our classes has been random. People used to say I was over here talking about random stuff. No, God was literally giving us the headlines for now. Literally. I don't care what it is about, and it's mind-blowing sometimes because people used to say we was all over the place, this, that, and the other. Actually, we were covering all the news before the news happened. That's what we was doing over here. God was literally giving us take by take of what was going to be going on, and we're seeing it. Because we could have talked about any animals. Specifically, we talked about the rabbits. And in 2025, the rabbits are diseased. That's interesting. We literally be downloading, or so they call it, baby. I'll take every last download he got to give. Now, y'all see why I be like, I do not care. Oh, you shouldn't listen to that crazy lady. She got y'all. You going to be drinking the Kool-Aid with a Kool-Aid real nice over here. It's the clear kind that don't mess up your clothes. That fruit punch they had for a little bit. That's what we drinking over here. And it's real good because it's then kept us hydrated and ready for the next thing every single time. So I'll take this Kool-Aid over the Kool-Aid the world drinking right now. The Kool-Aid the church is drinking, because I'm gonna tell you something. It blows my mind. You said strawberry and grape mixed together. Come on. It blows my mind every time I get up on this app, baby, and something that we didn't talk about is in the news. I mean, and it's mind-blowing because I'm grateful that God told us. Does that make sense? Not that we didn't know already or that it's new, but it's just he was so detailed in every single thing that he told us. When he told us to try to go get the distillers, and now all of these floods they're continuing, and the water source. He told us to get the distillers right before Legionnaire disease came out. Did y'all pick that up? Right after we got the water distillers, or God told us put that in your card, Legionnaire disease came up. And how does it travel? Through the water. You said, I'm reading the Prince of Darkness and my mind is blown. Girl, I know it is, Jen. And we listened and did what he told us. And now there's legionnaires in the water. I mean, I don't know if y'all be seeing it. But all of these little bitty small things that he tells us to do, they are relevant to everything that's happening. He said, now the flesh eating bacteria has made it to Louisiana. No. Are you serious? Yep, some of my stuff has dust on it, but it's here just waiting for their turn in the shine. I'm trying to tell you. I'd rather have dust on it and we gotta blow it off and put it to work than not have. I was just talking to my sister about this. Yes, ma'am, the news just reported it. And it's in New York as well. It's also in the beaches in Tech. Please be charged.
The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
Is this thing on? It's on. Welcome to WOIU. I am the dean here, CERCA TROVA 22. A little way past in Virginia as well. Okay, that's crazy. So, I'd like to introduce myself again, CERCA TROVA 22, which means seek and you shall find spiritual light. Okay? With that, every single class that we have had for the last 42 months is relevant to what is going on over here. Do you know that? How many of you bought water filtration and we talked about bathing and the water not being any good or there being something in the water? If you remember these classes, see, you too, Jacqueline? Okay. All right. I just want y'all to know that you wasn't crazy. I want you to know you was not drinking no Kool-Aid. You wasn't overreacting. You're not a conspiracy theorist. God talked to you and you listened. That should make you feel real, real good right now. Really, really, really good. What? I just looked it up. It's literally hitting all the coastal states here and it's making its way in. Who remembers our class on the water sources and how the water flows? Tell me you do. Tell me you remember the classes on the rivers and the lakes and the oceans and what connects to what and where the runoff goes. If you all remember that class, it's going to be important right now. Still think that was useless information? Again, there is not anything that we talked about in any of our classes that is not relevant to everything that is in our news, on social media, everything. You are not studying for nothing. You are studying for everything. Everything that was to come. You did not waste your time. You used your time wisely. You said, just as they want to stop cleaning all the water systems countrywide. Did we talk about it? Who understands where my passion was at 3 years ago and why I used to be getting on here being so loud and so crazy? Because I was sounding the alarm. I don't do all that no more. I'd be like, well, it is what it is, because it's all happening now. I said they won't believe it until the classes that they set in on start coming to pass. All of them are coming to pass. Because God was telling me to warn the world for such a time as this for the things that were coming. We have not been caught off guard by nothing. Not the floods, not the food shortage, not the water, nothing. Not the military getting ready to be on the streets. We've already trained our minds and bodies to be in. We've already trained our bodies and our minds and our fingers and pockets not to buy everything we see. We have already taught ourselves to live with less, so that we can have what we need for later. God already trained us, learning when to speak, what not to say. Before the world learned the lesson, you're not going to be able to say it, or you're going to have to say it in a different way so that people can understand you. That lesson was coming forth over here. This part, classy lady. God was teaching us when the world was still doing whatever they wanted to do. Self-control. Every single thing that we learned over here is valuable, not expensive. See, there's a lot of people selling information online, but is it valuable information? What is that information going to do for your life? Our classes were long and intense because this is about to be intense. People are already, I've been feeling the overwhelming, that's why I'm not going to be on here long. We got till 2 o'clock, and then I'm getting off and I'm going to go play my game, and I'm going to color, and I got an Instapot. It's still sitting in the box. I ain't even been able to use it, but it's stuff that I need to get done. I got my water purifier thing. I haven't even opened it. I need to go through my survival stuff, even though I already did and I kind of know where everything is at. We need to prepare. I just went to the food bank today for the first time in about a month just because I've been busy, but there was no meat at all, just a can of tuna. Normally they give a whole bag of meat. Sarah, was that our class? Hey, T. Good morning. Was that not our class? It was. Store as much meat as you can because it's not going to be none. And now the animals are getting sick. And now the fruits and vegetables are not being picked. And billions of dollars probably worth of produce is rotting right now. Every bit of our class. Exactly. I just got a survival bucket at Costco today. Come on, family. I need to do the same. Look through everything I have. Yeah. Yep. Think about this. Things are getting weirder and weirder and weirder. We don't know what's going to happen altogether, but God has given us clues throughout the last 3.5 years of what to look for. Whether it be natural disasters, whether it be save your money and buy what you have now. I mean, not save your money, but get it before you can't. Get it while there's a lot of food stamps, while there's a lot of unemployment, and they giving out all these bonuses and people are helping you pay your rent and all of these different things. He told us to do that, and so that could offset the money so that we could buy what we need for this time. Okay? To those of you that changed your spending habits, to those of you that you said valuable clues. Come on, he did it. The can section at our stores are so low. Where you at? Where you at? Her story. She said the canned food in her stores is low. Where you at? Yeah, because all of the vegetables that was supposed to be processed in can. Florida, Sarah, didn't you say y'all stuff was looking a little crazy too? It was somebody else in Florida said that y'all stores is looking crazy the other day. Sad thing, people don't want to believe it. I stopped talking about storing food. That part. I told you I was gonna come a time when you wasn't gonna say nothing. Everything is happening, is it not? I said, get your stuff. And I had the, what y'all got over there, What y'all about to do, what should I go get? It's a list of a lady I can show you, but well, what y'all about to do, They are not replenishing the shelves quick at all because it ain't nothing to put on there. I told y'all this about to be worse than 2019. I just told my sister, I said, sis, this is about to be worse than 2019. And people don't believe it. That's okay. They didn't believe that 2020 was coming either, and it did. And it caught, thank you, Trevor, it caught a lot of people off guard. And this is why we have been doing what we've been doing. You said, I'm done talking about it. I don't say nothing either. I'm saying my sister because she believes, but like people that's been kind of like, oh, okay. Well, they might turn the phones off, so you ain't gonna even be able to call me and ask me where to go get nothing or what you need to have. And these videos, I mean, I don't know, because once they go to this new TikTok, I'm not doing it. I'm not, so we won't even be on here. And I don't know how I'm gonna give a news. I guess it's gonna have to be from YouTube, which is gonna suck, but it depends on the items. Publix is pretty good about keeping the shelves full, but it's too expensive for what it is. Okay. Did we talk about that? Did we talk about famine is not always it not being there, but you don't have enough money to buy it? We talked about the two types of famine that it could be. There's nothing, or it's too expensive for you to get enough to feed your family and do what you need to do. And both of those things are happening at one time. Both of them. $1.91 for a box of Kraft mac and cheese is a hard pass. Are you talking about for the powder kind? Not the deluxe. The ones you used to get 4 for $1, and if they having a 10 for 10 sale, you can get 10. Did y'all hear that? One box of the cheap macaroni is $2 after tax. They been 2 for $1. 88 cents for a box, and now they $2 for one. That's struggle meal food. The little blue box, girl. You said it's $3 special K. Where you at? Where you? Y'all know I don't go in the grocery store. You should see it. I'm telling you, that's my job, to hang tags. And I see the prices change twice a week on Saturday and Monday. What? Special K, where are you? Aldi is raising their prices in Ohio, Covington, Louisiana. I saw that Walmart is closing 100 stores because they about to be detainment centers. Who's happy you started to stock up? Anybody? Who's happy that you went ahead and put your pride to the side and start going to the food pantries. It's $178 before tax in Oklahoma at the cheap grocery store. Jesus. And ain't no more dollar store. You would think this stuff would be going down because ain't nobody got no money. I tried to buy a can of soda this morning. They wanted $1.50 for one soda, a can. That's how much the bottles used to be, $1.89, $1.75. A can of soda is $1.50. You said I worked every Saturday in the heat and stocked up, so now I can sit back. This part, Jen. Hey, Mr. Avery, thank you. This part. Anybody else feel like Jen? I gave up all my Saturdays, gave up my hair appointments, nail appointments, so really I don't got to do too much right now. I ain't stopping. You said Arizona sweet teas are raising their prices. Are y'all seeing? I don't know how people buy soda. Them cases is expensive now. Listen. Some $1.99. I had to get it. I can get a 2 liter for that. Listen. And now you understand. If you didn't, you see it now. I told y'all, 12 packs here are from $8 to $9.50, and a 24 pack is $16. Our 2 liters of Coke are $2.50. That is crazy. You said I'm not shocked by all the price hikes. No, we not. But we, goodness gracious, I don't drink soda, but my husband does, and a whole bottle of soda is now $3 and change. You paying $4? Oh, $3 and some change. $4 with tax for a bottle of soda. Wow, you said, and that's in Food Max. I don't know what Food Max is, but is that like a cheaper grocery store? Yep, we've been in basic training for the past 3 years. Have $10 a case. And I remember I told you how my mom had to give me all her stuff that she got from the food pantry. Ain't you excited, Pumpkin? That make you smile real hard that your daddy. Listen, but remember I told you, Nisi Poo, I said if you do what you're supposed to do, God will make it to where, listen, go on, Dad, clock it, because you did your thing. Listen, and this is why I didn't care. I said, listen, y'all don't got to listen, but I'm trying to tell you right now. In a minute, you're going to be happy. I lost something, but I gained double. Come on. Listen, so many food products are fake, and they wonder why people are getting sick. I had to give up Pepsi. Yeah, I don't really drink soda every once in a while, and now I done found a remedy to that because I've been mixing my cranberry juice with soda water, so I don't even got to do that no more. Yes, that's like Save Mart, but the prices ain't saving anywhere. They're not going to be saving anywhere. That's true. You can't tell me it don't make you smile. Aldi done went up everywhere because I just got some food, and I told y'all that little bitty thing of what's the name of ricotta was $5. It ain't nothing but this big. I used to be able to get 2 big things of ricotta for $5. The big family size, it was this big. I'm like, oh, okay, that's gonna be a good size. Girl, it was this big. I'm serious, for $5. That's crazy. Me too, Naisha. You said I got so much fresh veggies from my local pantry. Are you drying them? Are you canning? What are you doing? Yep, the huge tub is almost $9 here in Cali. Right. You said all these, yeah. Everything is expensive. Everything. I know y'all get happy. I don't care. I know because I'm happy. You hear me? If you started canning, if you started dehydrating, any of that, I know it makes you feel good that you listened. You did not listen to the world. You listened to God. I went to the pantry last week, and they gave last week, and the only meat they gave us was 1 pack of hot dogs for a family of 4. Yep, cheese blocks getting thinner for the same price. Show is. What? Listen, I got rice and beans for days. Anyone notice the cheese goes bad faster? Listen, everything is. Everything. My building gives us a box of dry and canned goods monthly. I stack them up in the corner of my room. Come on, Janet, this is what I'm talking about. I still have to get a dehydrator. I've been propagating some. Good job. Okay, good. I'm proud of y'all. Y'all make me proud. Honestly, y'all make me just look at my little babies. I feel like a grandma. Look at my family. Look at all my babies. You hear me? Because when everybody else was tricking their money off, we wasn't. We had to spend. Right, 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 Maddie. Some do have a air fryer. Air fryers do have a dehydrated feature. Whatever you gonna get, whatever you using. You said I'm so grateful God let me here. Me too. I'm grateful God let me here in 22 too. Listen. Hey, pumpkin. It's a real thing. Yep. So with that, however you doing it, okay. You said trying to garden some grow and some didn't. Yep. I know. All my stuff died when I went to Indy. The only thing that I got left is my fig tree. I just went outside yesterday and my grapevine is doing absolutely nothing. Everything. The only thing I got right now is a half strawberry. I grew 2 strawberries. I think they molded on the vine. So only two of my things did anything, and I'm pissed because my potatoes was doing real good, and then I left for the week to go see my kids, and then I came back, and then they was kind of bad, and then I had to go back. So my stuff messed up. My stuff is done, which is crazy. I'm sad about it too because everything was looking so good, and but by me not being in it, those was the hottest weeks in Missouri, so it was bad. My husband keeps asking me why we keep going through canned goods so quickly. I've been putting them in the stash so we have to buy each week. He will appreciate it later. Yes, you do. You can, Janet. Did y'all hear that? You my sister. My tita, keep the away from me. My tita. Yeah, you my sister, don't. You is Nanny. Listen, Sally. Y'all is my family. You hear me? This you got to do what you gotta do, sir. We need these groceries. Hmm. My papaya tree didn't do anything. I'm trying to tell you. Listen, that's my sister right there. What you just said? Aunties, cousins, nephews, brothers, everybody. I, listen, I told y'all what happened to me during 2020. That man gave me hell from May of 2017 until 2019. January happened, and I told y'all, yeah, we already stocked up. We ain't got. I said, what is you telling people? We got stuff for it. Don't do that. Vitamin B12 for plants helps plant roots relive or revive. Got it. I had a few dead ones that came back. Vitamin B12. Okay, I'm gonna have to get some. Maybe they'll come on back because my greens just molded or something, and they was all in different bags. They all did nothing. So I don't know. And I've grown a garden before. When I was in India, I had a beautiful garden in my townhouse. I grew everything, all okra. I grew all kinds of stuff. Yeah, yeah. And I gotta figure out. See, my bookshelves are gonna become. I'll be taking those apart and using those because I ain't got no plywood, but I do got 2 inch thick pine that's about 8 to 10 feet long. So, and I got long screws. I got 6 inch wood screws right now. Yep. Baby, all these books will be in here on the floor. You hear me? Mm-hmm. All of them. I make sure I got. That's why I told you I got a big piece of wood. Like a matter of fact, I got wood in my storage too. Ain't nobody playing, and it's just wide enough for it to go across the doors. Boop, 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 in the windows. And these bad babies will come right on down. I put them together myself, and I built them with this in lieu of what might happen. Wife gonna freak out when I put up that wood. It's okay. She'll be all right. Mm-hmm. She will be okay. Exactly. I snapped on my friend running his mouth the other day. Yeah, what is you doing, sir? Why is you telling people what we got over here? Be quiet. Don't tell nobody nothing. Because if they didn't prep, then they going to be thinking, we know where we can go. No, you can't go nowhere. That's why I ain't even tripping that I ain't made no friends or nothing here. At first, I was sad about it. Like, God, you don't want me to know nobody? Oh, now I know why you don't want me to know nobody. I'm fine. It's okay. I'll be all right. I ain't got not a damn friend that might come and be like, sis, The only people I'm looking to show up at my door is my kids. Other than that, I'm starting to plant all over. You don't know what happened, doing it right. I think they put something in the air. Exactly, my kid's gonna think, yep, she finally lost it. They already wondering why I want to drill, baby. Keeps me. It's dead, but it's another battery already on the charger. I keep me a drill. Keeps one. You hear me? And she need to be charged up, but that's all right, baby. Mama's gonna get you together. Keeps me one, honey. And do. I got my mallets. I got a whole bunch of tools in my storage, but they underneath a whole bunch of stuff, so I'm gonna have to get out there. I got a soldering gun and everything. I don't know how to use it, but I'll learn. People living aesthetically pleasing, but nothing for an emergency. This part, I was just telling my sister that today. I was just telling my sister that when she called me this morning. I was just telling her that. I just told her. I'm like, hey, it's time. You see what I'm saying? People don't believe it, but once the chaos and people start rioting or whatever they're gonna be doing, it's about to be crazy. And this is why everybody else was tricking their money off, trying to make people think they live in this lavish life. We was just making sure we was gonna be able to make it. Haven't had one since '07 and about to get back into action. Listen. We in it now. You hear me? We are in it. Damn it! Goodness gracious, we in it now. We is in it. I don't even know what else to say. We in it. Oh my goodness. Woo. Well, at least we listen. I'm gonna keep saying that. We listen. So that's that. We listen. And I'm talking about people call me good and crazy. I literally try not to panic, but I would be lying if I said I'm not scared. It's okay. But I'm saying, but you don't got to be scared as all these other people. You don't have to be as scared as everybody else. Like Jen said, we not having to rush out about nothing. Now people are panic buying. Sorry. I'm just happy God brought us here so we could prepare, can be ready and prepared. This part. You said we in there. Yeah, we in there. We is concerned and not scared. This is the thing, right? I'm just happy that we don't have to be in the position of everybody else. If the stores get low, we've already mapped out, okay, we gonna have to only eat one meal a day. I'll try to make some kind of bread to go with that. Like, we've already done our work. Hey, Pumpkin. You said what? You said laugh out loud, even Rodney over it. I feel chilling. He sure is. Y'all see Rodney? He like, I'm done. I can't even sit up on my perch. I'm just gonna lay down for a minute. I'm just gonna. She said, even Rodney, he sure is. Rodney is over it too. You see? And Sam in there laid on the bed. He just in there. Listen, I know that's right. Rodney is tired. He said, when is it gonna be over? I just want this to be over. Listen, you said my sissy just came back from Publix. The entire store was out of eggs. Nephew, listen, powdered eggs on deck. Some of my family and friends still in denial. They gonna find out, yeah. You said Rodney is me. Soup, bread, rice, and beans. I'm trying to tell you. You said wait till the family members who don't even talk to us start trying to come to our house. Yeah, I'm not gonna have that problem. Y'all might. My family, only people that know, only my kids. I don't even think my mama got my address. I don't know. My son does, but I have not had no visitors other than my kids. And then the one white lady that used to come out here, but I don't even talk to her no more. I ain't worried about nobody showing up at my door talking about what we gonna do. We ain't about to do nothing. You said you already know what my grandson said. He sure did. That baby said his mama, his aunties, or his uncle can't come. He said, Papa, we good, but I don't know what they gonna do. And he ate. All the people that was ignoring your calls, they about to start, hey, big heading you. Hey, cuz, what you doing? Hey, big head. What y'all been doing? I ain't heard you been over there quiet now. I ain't been quiet. I've been the same way. That is hilarious. You said Augustus brand day last long because we in danger, girl. Listen, I keep thinking about all those folks who made fun of me. I know y'all do. Anybody else? Mr. Avery said he be thinking about all the people that made fun of him. Anybody was making fun of y'all? Anybody? I was listening to some Bible verse on YouTube and listening to some gospel music, and the next video was talking about get prepared when the grid goes down. I said, we talked about this in class, okay? Your family called you crazy, your cousin. Yes, you, your brother. I don't even care anymore. They will know themselves soon enough. That part, yep. And they still playing games and excuses. Uh-oh. My family had attitudes. Yep, my mother-in-law. We still gonna feed her though. Okay. Yeah, you said y'all looking out for mama. Good job, Niecy Pooh. Cause good job. God gonna have to work on me with some folks. I'm gonna tell you right now, cause they been blowing they big money. You hear me? Big money. You said, yeah, they said I was tripping and doing too much. I don't even talk about it anymore. No need to cast pearls before the swine. This part. They still, I'm proud of y'all. You know, my middle child always teased me about, you need this for the end. I bet you do. My sister and my brother-in-law said, God ain't told me nothing. I'm just crazy. Did y'all hear that? God ain't told her nothing. She just crazy. My people think I'm crazy or know everything. I don't say anything anymore. I hope Dad wiped the memory of what I told them when it comes. Do not call me or come by because the phones are down. Nope, I know too much. That part. My family and my in-laws be thirsty, ready for me to say something. I don't say nothing no more. That part. The signs are so obvious. Yep, keep that same crazy for when it hits. That part. I'm a lunatic. Why you say, oh, wow? I told my brother I'm getting ready to for the hurricane season, like back in the islands. He laughed at me. Tried talking to my niece yesterday, but she still think nothing gonna happen, so I went silent. Okay. You said it's a lonely a walk, and things can be avoided if they only listen. Oh, things can be avoided. Yeah, been asking God to curb my compassion because it's gonna hurt me to see so many people unprepared. Baby, I've been asked for that because our family called her crazy. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what they said about Noah. He was crazy. Did. Hello, Noah. Hello, Noah. Hello, Noah. Hello, Noah. Raise your hand if you feel like Noah. While everybody was kicking it, turning up, doing whatever they wanted to do, you was building your ark and filling it up. Hello, Noahs. You should be happy. Be happy they called you crazy. You said Noah juice for me, this part. He was crazy and then it rained. And they was like, you can't let us die. He said, y'all let yourselves die. I kept telling y'all what was coming. Noah, you shouldn't be like that. He said, y'all shouldn't be like that. I told y'all to listen. It's above me now. He didn't sip the dough. They had 120 years, and over here on this internet, God gave me 3.5. You hear me? Didn't go on vacation or nothing. Didn't have no lavish celebrations of any sort. We in a recession. This part. I'm so proud of y'all. I can't. I'm very, very proud of y'all. You hear me? Y'all did y'all big ones because y'all had to listen. I be looking toward to look at TT. When I started this, I used to have my nails and stuff. I don't get to do none of that no more. But I'm grateful. I mean, even though I did them myself, but I still ain't spent no money on no poly gel or nothing because would you have rather taken the money and did something you weren't supposed to do with it? Huh? You said 2.5 years eating one meal a day, well trained. This part. I mean, because you know. Yeah. I learned how to do everybody here, including mine, instead of paying to get it done. Come on, Nisi Poo. Clock that. My baby said pay who for what? We can keep our money. She said she learned how to do everybody here and listen. And keep that money in your pocket. Hey, Jazz, listen. I'm glad my younger sister listened and started to garden. She has 4 kids. This part. Yes. Hey, I'm going to go to the Asian market. Give me some rice noodles. They're super cheap. Rack up. Okay. Okay. Cut all my hair off and went to natural 2 years ago. Come on. Because you got to think, how much y'all think these prices about to be for all these products now? Stuff that used to cost you $2 probably going to be $27, which means, and for less. Every single thing that God taught us to do was for now. The rabbit's sick, the deer's sick, the fish sick, everything's sick. You hear me? You said they got 96 variety pack of noodles. Okay. Listen. If folks ain't looking, they don't want it. You hear me? If they not looking for what they need, if they not looking, especially if you've been a part of WOIU, you hear me? And I'm not saying we can't tell nobody, but Folks need to be on it. We passed the point of walking folks through stuff. If you're not looking, then you're not concerned. You said, I'm going to get my brother from a homeless camp. I paid $12 for coffee 3 months ago, and it's $18 now. Yep. I'm going to get my brother from a homeless camp. That's it. And all my compound will be locked down. Compound quantity of 4, this part. Yeah. It's real out here, family. I'm at the point where if folks still got to spoon feed you information on where to go look and you don't want it. And I'm not about to take up my day giving. Remember I told y'all, I said, listen, you going to get to the point where you like, you know, you're not about to take up all my time trying to do all that. If you don't want to go looking, you said the red pill isn't meant for everyone. Listen, my thing is this. I'm not about to spend all day when I've been telling you all these years, especially if you've been over here and you still ain't looking for deals and trying to, that's on you. My old self would have spent the money foolishly, but the new me, I listened to God and got prepared. This part. Yeah. You said they had on the news that food banks are very low stock. Our dad told us. Excuse me. He literally told us, I just came from Sam's and 5 items cost me $95.95. You said you was at the food bank yesterday, super low in stock. You said $1.50 braid hair is now $6.99. You said household items, mind you, not food. Are you serious? She said household items, not even no food. I was thinking meat or something. That was like cleaning supplies. You said a family size jug of laundry detergent is $25. Interesting. You said if you don't have a gas mask, you're going to need to take out a loan to get one now. How much are they? You got saran wrap, aluminum foil, razor blades, and some mozzarella cheese for $95? Are you serious? Did y'all hear that? Saran wrap, aluminum foil, razor blades, and mozzarella cheese was $95.95. A 4-pack of razors in my area is $25 to $30. The same razors that used to be $8.99 and $5.99 for 5 or 6. You said me too, 8 items for the same price, $95. Still, 5 for some foil, some saran wrap, and $95. Well, thank God for good old onion flakes that we made ourselves, huh? Who's happy you started saving those onion peels and making them into onion flakes and stuff now? Anybody saving your garlic, saving your stuff, dehydrating your food? Making your own soup mix. Okay. This part. You said I asked for dehydrated my birthday last year. Mom got it for me. That part. I'm grateful. I am. Oh, there were some people yesterday that um, asked me about uh, Adam and the souls. So I'm gonna read that real quick, okay? Y'all hear me? So that way it'll be recorded just in case somebody else wanted to know. Are we ready? Okay, good. It says, the care of which God exercised in fashion in every detail of the body of man is at naught in comparison with his solicitude for the human soul. The soul of man was created on the first day, for it is the Spirit of God moving upon the face of the waters. Thus, instead of being the last, man is really the first creation of work of creation. This spirit, or to call it by its usual name, a soul of a man, possesses five different powers. By means of one of them, she escapes from the body every night, rises up to heaven, and fetches a new life for thence. New life thence for man. When the soul of Adam, I'm sorry, with the soul of Adam, the souls of all, okay, sorry y'all. With the soul of Adam, the souls of all the generations of men were created. They are stored up in a promptuary in the seventh of the heavens, whence they are drawn as they are needed for human body after human body. The soul and body of man are united in this way. When the woman has conceived, the angel of the night, Layla, carries the sperm before God, and God decrees what manner of human being shall become of it, whether it shall be male or female, strong or weak, rich or poor, beautiful or ugly, long or short, fat or thin, or what all its other qualities shall be. Piety and wickedness, or so goodness, if you're gonna be good or bad, alone are left to the determination of man himself. Then God makes a sign to the angel appointed over the soul, saying, bring me the soul of so and so, which is hidden in paradise, whose name is so and so, and whose form is so and so. The angel brings the designated soul, and she bows down when she appears in the presence of God and prostrates herself before him. At that moment, God issues the command, enter this sperm. The soul opens her mouth, and please, O Lord of the world, I am well pleased with the world in which I have been living since the day on which you were called, since on the day which you called me into being. Why do you now desire to have me enter this impure sperm? I am holy, I who am holy and pure and part of your glory. God consoles her. The world, that which I cause you to enter, is better than the world in which you have lived hitherto, and which I created you. Oh, I'm sorry. And it was only for this purpose. The soul is then forced into the sperm against her will, and the angel carries her back to the womb of the mother. Two angels are detailed to watch that she shall not leave it, nor drop out of it, and a light is set above her, whereby the soul can see from one end of the world into the other. In the morning, the angel carries her to paradise and shows her the righteous who sit there in their glory with crowns upon their heads. The angel says to the soul, do you know who these are? And so that's the whole story. So basically, all souls were created on the same day. Okay? All souls are created on the same day. And just as we get our bodies, they are put out. So it's pretty cool. So when you say they have an old soul, technically we all do, because they were all created on the same day. The souls are, not the bodies. So That was the answer to that question. You said I want to return to where I was in paradise. That part. What we, right. And I'm going to tell y'all, I'm not going to be on here long today. We got a few more minutes, like 30 probably, if I even make it that long. I'm chilling. I don't know what this whole feeling is, but it's different. So I am, I'm just here today. I thought today was Friday. I thought it was the weekend, which is so crazy. I said, what is going on? I don't even know what day it is no more. You hear me? Stuff is moving so quickly, and I'm really tired of talking about negative, not negative things, because it's not negative, because God said all these things were going to happen, but it's just getting overwhelming, especially talking about that man and what's going on and everything, and it's just like too much information. I didn't go get any chocolate chip cookies, but I got oatmeal raisin and some Oreos. It's overwhelming. It is. Yeah. And I'm tired of talking about it. So, I don't know. I don't know where they get them from. Walmart probably. Pawn shops. I don't know, baby. It's the first day of school where I'm at, and my kiddos still have school supplies for me. Are you serious? That's like what, 2 years? Are you girl, come on through, God. Come on, Dad. You see? 3 years. And you still. Come on. So God's still saving money. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. That's crazy. That's why I said, like, God allowed us to do a lot of stuff around here, y'all. And even though we don't tell everything we do, and it's gotten smaller what we're able to be able to do, it's still, we still, God, there was a lot of people in the United States that were blessed by our little bitty community. A lot. And some people are still, like my baby said, able to use those things years later. That's cool. Okay. Think about all them parents, like I said, that we send out the water straws to and stuff. They have that emergency thing. Well, I don't know if it made them start prepping or not, but it's cool to know that at least that house has one straw in it or two, because we don't know, if they had 2 or 3 kids that went to that school. But because of you all, we've been able to do a lot of stuff. You said in multiple ways I've been blessed by WOIU. Listen, I'm grateful. And it's getting to a point where, like I said, we're not able to do as much as we were, but we still get to help every month in whatever way we can, right? I'm grateful. You said never felt alone once with y'all. That makes me excited. You hear me? You said blessed physically, mentally, and spiritually. I'm grateful. Like, again, with all that's about to happen, I'm grateful that God allowed us to do everything, whether it be bonding, encouraging, everything, crying together, laughing together, all of that, right? I'm grateful for everything we got a chance to do. If it changed your life being here, that is like the ultimate flex, that God brought us together on social media where most people don't normally find peace, because there's so much drama and chaos. But people have been able to come here and find peace, find love, find acceptance, discipline, for those of you that needed it, self-control, a lot of stuff. And I'm grateful for that. So I'm gonna let y'all go. And I'm about to go get in my bed. I'm gonna play my game, and I might color. Somebody said that to me last night, CERCA, we ain't seen. And I've been wanting to color, I just ain't been in the right mindset. But that's because I'm allowing myself to be overwhelmed with information. Because I used to only be on the internet before I met y'all maybe 2 hours a day. Now I'm on the internet all day. If I'm not working, I'm looking, and I said I'm done with this doom scrolling stuff. I don't want to do that no more. You said yes, yes. This part, y'all. You hear me? I've been doom scrolling. I ain't been able to read. I ain't been able to do nothing. So I brought out my Eusebius book. I'm gonna read some stuff out of here today. I got another book on my bed. I'm gonna read. I'm gonna play. You know how I know something's going on? Because I ain't been playing no music in my house, really. I normally get up and turn my music on, and I haven't done that in like every day for a minute. Normally my house sound like it's a concert, and that's how you know, because it's still in here. This is normally in my room or in my bathroom. I ain't even had the mindset to listen to music, so I know it's something, and I don't exactly know what it is, but I'm about to take the time that I need to get my mind back where it needs to be. And I know it's just the overwhelming information that they pummeling us with. You hear me? You said, I burst into tears this morning in the shower. It's hard to explain because I see God's word coming to pass. But at the same time, I'm so grateful and happy to have learned and be closer to him. That part. Oh, now he making you emotional. Yeah. You said, we love you. Please do some stuff so we can get the CERCA we used to. Right. Well, she might not ever be back. I don't know. I'm evolving. I'm getting older, and I don't know. Stuff be different. You know, Dad broke the bracelet that girl gave my daughter that she refused to take off. That part. Yep. You said, oh, my phone finally allowed me to comment, but we love you. So they stopping our comments again too. Yes, I'm sorry, Pumpkin. We'll be praying for you. I'm sorry to hear that you had a death in your family. It's the same. Do I meditate? No. Only thing I'm meditating on is the word. It's not that I be dealing with a lot of other people's problems, and that's hard to take off sometimes. Like this morning, I woke up to issues. I couldn't even roll out of my bed good. I looked at my phone, and it was a whole bunch of needs and stuff. And so before I can even think about what I need to do for the day, so sometimes, it's been 3 years. It's a lot. Sometimes I just want to get up and start my day, and I have inboxes and emails and texts from my kids, and so that's happy birthday, auntie. Okay, happy birthday. So that's what it is. I gotta, you know. Nerd Junk Shop, N3RD, Nerd Junk Shop on Etsy is where you can get everything. Okay, Nerd Junk Shop, but it's the nerd is spelled with a 3 and not a E. Nerd Junk Shop. Okay, so I'm about to go, y'all. I'm about to go. I love y'all. Okay, I'm about to go. I'll see y'all later. Or not, I don't know. We'll see how the day go. Okay. Thank you, Moni. I love y'all. All right. I love y'all.